Well, there's a growing school of thought, Honorable Nakacinda, that the biggest enemy that is growing in your life is your mouth. I think this is because on two different occasions that you've issued quite controversial statements. You have been led to sleep in cells. Do you believe with a school of thought that your greatest enemy is now your mouth?
Well, I think that is far from the truth. I think what has befallen the Zambian people is that we have a leadership in government that says one thing and do the opposite. Misaika Indechilema's pronouncement pre and even after being elected into office was that he was going to uphold the rule of law, and also he was going to guarantee freedom of expression. So far, I have been a victim of clearly, a high level of paranoia on the part of the president and his government. In this case, I've been arrested twice for raising pertinent issues which is expected that those that are in government would respond to, instead of unleashing the police to try and intimidate us into being quiet. Now, specifically, you've raised the issue of the recent arrest. I think the Zambian people need to appreciate that in the first place, the trend that has begun to be exhibited, which is unlawful, it is illegal, of having to get some of us by the police thrown into cells without being charged or indeed arrested is really, really something that should not in any way be condoned. Of course, we have to seek legal redress in challenging that disposition that has been exhibited by law enforcement agencies. Two, you are saying that my biggest problem is my mouth. Maybe before you even talk about my mouth, maybe my biggest problem is my desire in the spirit of one Zambia, one nation, to learn and appreciate the culture, the diversity that we as a country are blessed with, the culture of our people, and the sayings of our people. In Kabwata, I think enriched by this wonderful book that I'm holding in my hands, Insoselo Namapinda, written by one of the renowned, Bemba speaking author in the name of Mlenga Mpundu Kapwepwe, and other books written by the good people of the northern part of the country, like Insaka. That is basically what informed the figure of speech that I used to try and advise my elder brother, who is now Republican president, to chill, relax, and reflect on matters, think through matters before he can take action. In this case, it is in relation to the information that got to us that there is an attempt to demolish houses in Mapuloto area and that a more is
Well,
going to be
just before we can
constructed.
come